Hi, my name is Jason Tentor, a student at the University of Washington, Bothell. I'm taking a course in environmental politics and wanted to capture public opinion surrounding issues of environmentalism. One way to do this was spontaneous interviews with people I did not know from my neighborhood. I wanted to ask a question that was accessible and could be answered open-ended without specialized knowledge. The question I decided upon was, by current standards, is humankind more of a steward or a destroyer of planet Earth? Here are the replies.
Is it time today that we are sustaining the earth and maintaining it, or are we destroying it? I know before there was...
No, it's tough.
That's a tough question,
It is a tough question,
yeah.
Because I think a lot of people are more aware these days, but I don't know if we're actually taking steps towards... I mean, we recycle, but recycling still doesn't get rid of everything. We still use consumables all the time.
You know, as I've been walking around asking, I've been thinking how complex the question is, because if everything that we're doing, the precautions that we've set up, that we're doing now, if we were to fulfill all those, we still probably wouldn't be doing enough.
Probably not. Say with an extinct species, what if you know, through modern science we were able to make it not extinct anymore? Was there a reason it went extinct? Like, could it have gotten extinct just by natural predators in and of itself?
It was human activity.
All right. Well,
uncontrolled hunting and cattle grazing. So it was a human activity, human behavior.
All right.
And I know that the salmon in this area is really big topic. They come back home every once a year.
Yeah. Plus the fish in the sound of the Duwamish, because what is it? Something about like the bacteria in it doesn't allow the native species to grow. But there's a couple of non-native species that can live there.
Like
so they
threatening species.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they've been slowly getting bigger. Like what's that rat? The flat face. Not Daegu. That's a little mouse that experiments. But sounds like Nutella. Nutria. Yeah. They've been taking over a lot. They're a non-native species.
Really?
But because they take over the same eco niche as like water rats or otters, they've been taking over the land.
So
So similar like
think
this.
about sustainability. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
and it's because of human interaction why these species
complicated,
are starting
right?
to get pulled
It's
out.
complicated.
Right.
It's like we did one thing A, led to B, and now we're dealing with C.
Right.
But there's nothing we can go back and change A. But
Right. I mean, so can we prevent it in the future? I think yeah.
wouldn't it be nice? I was thinking, I never had the notion that we could sustain the Earth, because I always thought we would destroy it. But with the idea of a system, a planetary system that can sustain the Earth, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm an optimist, but that seems like a long shot out.
It's really about balancing the ecosystem out, isn't it? Same checks and balances. A certain amount of predators taking over a certain amount of grazers, and we're predators. So we just need to make sure that the things that do the job in nature still exist. Like, I don't know, bacteria that break down certain trash, certain things. We need to make sure that we control them. Otherwise, our trash is just going to pile up. There'll be nothing to decompose.
It can lead to utopia, right? Utopia.
No such thing.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that people have taken care of the Earth now, or are we still destroying the Earth?
We are destroying.
We are destroying the Earth right now? So we're not taking care of it
Well,
at this point?
Many people are, but I still think that most of the people are not.
Most of the people are destroying it?
Yeah.
And then there's some people who aren't.
Some people are talking about that, and they try to do in their life
Yeah.
to reserve Earth, but not all.
Not everyone. What if everyone helped out, then maybe we could help?
Yeah, I think
It's interesting to think of too, because the system, the recycling, the garbage, everything going where it's supposed to go, even that is not enough, right? That's not even enough just to recycle.
Yeah, in America you get so many plastic bags still.
Oh man.
I'm from Finland. We have to pay every plastic bag. So people like I use my backpack always to buy and carry the things. And they are all packing so many different bags inside each other, that kind of things. We can save
It's like one of those the dolls that you take out and there's another box inside.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That causes a chain reaction, but one species ends, whatever. I'm trying to say this thing. If you wipe out a species, whatever he preyed on, that species begins to flourish. Whatever they prey on, if they're flourishing, they'll begin to wipe that. What they flourish on out. That's the whole ecosystem.
As far as extinction and the safety of the planet, do you think at this point in time that mankind, humankind, is caretaker or destroyer at this point? I know we did a lot of stuff in the past as far as destroying the planet. Right now, are we preserving it or are we destroying it still?
I'd say on the whole, like the whole planet. Is that what you're asking? Not just the country?
Not just us.
Okay, all right. The whole country, then yeah, absolutely. Excuse me, the whole world, then yeah, absolutely. I think we're more or less taking more from the planet than we're giving back.
And killing our species. Like now we can't find this elk because we cropped the land and
right.
hunting.
Although, well, yeah, but to be fair, that elk was extinct in 1906, and I think what we're doing now is obviously leaps and bounds better than what we were doing in 1906.
So in 1906, you think it was worse?
Absolutely. That was right at the start of the Industrial Revolution.
But you consider the oil and the pollution at that point wasn't as much as it was into.
Probably not.
We're still polluting, right? We're still polluting with cars, right? With cars. We're a car-centric country.
Yeah, I'd say.
City,
yeah, well, Seattle. I mean, that's a whole other story. Whether we're car-centric or not, but I see what you're saying. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of things have changed.
It's complex, right? Think about it. You think about it from one way. And then you think about some other data, and you'll say another entirely new perspective on what we should do. Because we'll be like you said, we've gotten better.
Yeah, I'd say so.
We've gotten better.
On the whole, as far as at the very least, people being aware of problems. If we're going between now and 100 years ago, then absolutely, I think we're more aware, and I think we're doing more than what we did in 1906. Not that that's saying much, but but like you said.
So are you an optimist or pessimist?
In what regard?
In regards to the sustainability of the Earth.
It depends on how long you're looking. I mean, what, the sun's going to go supernova in like 3 billion years, something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, sustainability is obviously kind of a relative question, but I'd say within like the next. I think if major drastic legislative changes aren't done from every single country, not just the United States, then yeah, I think within the next 150 years the planet's going to be pretty uninhabitable.